I'm Darnell Robinson, Darnell Roy, songwriter, producer, Renaissance man.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Thank you.
it's gonna take my mic.
I'm Leah Robinson, singer, songwriter, dancer, actress, designer, all the above, and I'm still figuring out all the other talents God has blessed me with, but that's it for now.
Okay.
I'm Leland Robinson. I'm the guy that they're trying to take the company from.
Let's talk. Well, let's get right into it then. Talk about the Leland. Talk about the premise of the show, and what is the end game?
The end result is that one of these kids are going to be taking over the company, basically.
Right.
And I'm going to just take a step back and let them do what they got to do.
Okay. Are y'all ready for this responsibility?
But been ready.
Well, have you been waiting in the wings, just waiting for your opportunity, or has it been a struggle ever since, like, for years?
I don't want to say
We
we've
haven't
been waiting.
for it. It's just thank you. We haven't been waiting. It's more so a timing thing. Nobody was ready earlier. Now everybody has a story. Everybody has a resume now. People can say that they've done a lot of things. So it's just a timing thing. And my dad just stepped into this position also. So now he's just like, well, I don't want to do this. I'm not ready for this. So somebody else better be.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's about timing.
So how do you guys look at SugarHill Records historically? I mean, I know you grew up in it, but how does it feel for you to be a part of that lineage?
I feel like it's too close to home for me to like really.
Understand the value of it, you think?
No, I understand the value of it, and I learn a lot, and I still learn every day through the company. Like it's just constant history lessons, and I feel like we need those things to know how to move out here and how to make things better, or just it's like you gotta know where you came from to know where you going type of thing.
Absolutely. For me, I didn't really know the value of our family's lineage until I got older. Personally, when I was
Same
younger,
here.
we just grew up like regular kids. It was just it was normal. So having people come in and out the house that to other people were like historical prodigies and just amazing people, we were just like, oh, like that's our neighbor. Oh, that's really cool. So for us, it was super, super normal until we got older and we are like, oh, wait, our grandmother did this. Our grandfather did this. Like, this is what our family has done because we were so regular growing up. So I didn't really see or just see the importance and value that we had until I got older, personally.
Same here.
Right. Now, you guys, on the show, it's always repeatedly said 30 years since the last hit record. Are you... Uh-oh.
What did they say again? What did they say again?
Nah, that's on the show. I didn't say it.
But what did they say?
They said it's been 30 years since SugarHill's last hit record.
That's because they don't know. That's why they're not going to be able to run the company, because they just don't know. If they knew, I mean, we got John Legend, we got Pitbull, Jay-Z, Kanye West. Should I continue going on? These are
what do you
all
mean?
relevant songs.
They sampled records from our catalog.
They sample songs from our catalog. So we're still relevant. We just quiet money. You know what I'm saying? It's quiet money. We on major albums, The Firm. I mean, we got we on Chris Brown's new record.
Bound, Kanye.
Kanye West Bound. There's a lot of stuff going on that they just don't know about. So they think that, hey man, we quiet. But they don't understand. Quiet money is the best money.
Well, most people are talking about an actual record like Rapper's Delight.
From an artist.
From an artist on SugarHill. I get it. Yeah.
So that they understand a little bit more about the business, it really is a part of a new record. Because anytime you're a part of anything new, you're a part of it.
Right.
You feel me? So the bottom line to it is, if you sample the song that we created and I obtain a new piece of a copyright, I'm relevant.
That's the game.
Quiet money.
You know what I'm saying? So you might not see me on the stage, but if you look on the credits, I'm there.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's what
BMI
matters.
awards and all of that.
Right.
You know?
No doubt.
That's the real deal about it.
So do you teach them that? Are you mentoring them, or are you?
You can't teach them all everything, man. Can't
But we
teach them
see
all
it.
everything, man. You know, you gotta give them bits and pieces. You put them in the corner, feed them with a slingshot, bang, that's it. You know what I mean? That's it.
Can I say something?
I'm not gonna lie though. I'm kind of glad that he did that too, though.
It forced us to learn.
It forced us
on our own.
you know, to go out there and figure it out, you know. And I'm kind of glad that he didn't give us
everything.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I agree.
'Cause it made the hustle stronger. It made it, you know, it made us stronger as people, and you know, like
We became students,
yeah.
which was super important for us, and I like that too. That he didn't teach us everything. Yeah, it made us hungrier, I think. So I appreciated
So
it.
y'all aren't what you call privileged kids. Would you consider yourself?
I mean, there are some privileges, yes, but we're not the standard privileged kids because we actually work for everything that we have. And nobody can say that they've given us anything. We have worked our asses off for it. So there are some privileges. I think everybody has some
Right.
type of privilege.
Wait,
but
speaking of privilege, you took Rihanna to the prom.
dun, dun,
up.
To the prom to my
Sweet 16.
Talk-
Right.
We had to talk about that a little bit. I didn't see it. You know, that's not really what I watch too much. But let's talk about that. I just want to know.
It was 10 years ago. It's crazy how it happened. I didn't even know that I was gonna be taking Rihanna to my Sweet 16. I think that was something Daddy had, like, at the time she had one record out. She had the Ponder Replay out, and I think Daddy.
No, actually, Lynn had went over to Def Jam and they was looking for an artist. They was like, "Yo, just take Rihanna. You know, take her. You know what I mean? That kind of."
And I knew nothing about the girl
And
at the time.
at the
All I
time-
knew was the one record, the Ponder Replay, and I was
Right.
like, all right, cool. She's smooth. She's a nice looking girl. All right.
And she was just coming out. And I think Def Jam was like, like she's not really that big right now, so you know what I'm saying, let's get her out there. You know what I'm saying? And that's how that happened with
Okay.
Rihanna. But he could explain the rest.
Yeah. Hey man, what else? Hey, that's it. Next
Yeah, man,
question.
you look like you blushing.
Shit. Next question.
But you told me you was the first male or man to buy Rihanna a diamond watch. Is that true?
Why they always like starting, man? Why they always like
Is
starting?
that true?
I don't know. It could be. You know,
Oh, the first 15-year-old.
You were open.
I was 15 at the time. I was a young boy.
Wow.
You know, she was young too, though. She was like what, 18 at the time.
So
Yeah.
wait a minute, y'all dated then?
We ain't date. I mean, like we went out a couple times after the Sweet 16, but that was it. Like we, it wasn't nothing like that. We just
But you
kicked
gave her
it
a
and
diamond
chilled.
watch though. That's heavy.
Like, thank
That's
you,
something that real men
Right.
do. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
That's something that real men do. I mean, we come up in that.
We not real men because
I
that's
mean,
not what I do.
I mean, then maybe you're doing something wrong. I don't know, but this-
Flower though, that's different.
It's a gift.
Right.
It's just saying thank you.
I appreciate you, baby.
That's a.
That's all.
Right. Okay. That's
Appreciation
that's
gift.
a marriage proposal.
Nah. You talk about carrots
some men
and
buy
rings.
flowers. Some men might buy chocolate.
Some men might buy cars. You just, hey, man, you don't know.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go.
You said a what?
I don't know if I want to let this go though. Nah, that's what's up though. Now, do you guys feel like this is because reality works two ways, right? Sometimes it helps, sometimes it.
Docu-series.
Are you-
Not reality, but go ahead.
Okay. Docu-series. So that means it's documenting reality, right?
Yeah.
So how do you think it'll help your career, or how do you think it'll affect your career?
I don't worry about all of that. I just live my life the way I live it. You know what I'm saying? Like, them cameras being up don't change nothing about my life. The camera's up, the camera's down, my life is still the same. I'm going to do this shit on camera, off camera. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, it's just documenting, the life that we live. And, y'all seen SugarHill and y'all seen, that generation. And now y'all get to see the next generation. You know what I'm saying?
And I think with doing the television show, I think it more so helps us because we're using it as a tool. It's not the only thing that we're banking on. And I know that each and every one of our family members are genuinely talented. So it's not something like we're just doing a show just to put a single out real fast. Like everybody's equally talented in everything that they do. So as long as it's used as a tool and it's used the right way, of course it's going to be helpful.
Right.
Of course. So we're just using it the right way. That's
Well, like you said, it was a tool for. We're using it for a tool as well, but I think more so than anything is that we wanted to get the word out there that Sylvia Robinson, a woman, created what they call hip hop music. So, I tell people every day, if she was, a male, she would have gotten the recognition that she's supposed to get. They bypassed her because she was a woman. You know what I'm saying? So, like, without her, there'd be no hip-hop radio stations. Wouldn't be no hip-hop DJs at these radio stations. Wouldn't be no hip-hop, A&Rs, So, and it might not have been a all hip-hop, period. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But the bottom line to it is she needs to get her recognition, and this is what I was trying to do on the show is let people know that a woman started this, you know what I'm saying? And, women do need to get their recognition for what they do. Mm-hmm. And people need to realize that, Sylvia Robinson's the first. Mm-hmm. But, that's the main thing I was trying to get out there, the word.
No doubt. Now, respectfully, I will say she didn't create hip-hop music.
I never said she did. But I said, but I'm going to tell you, she was the first to put hip-hop on wax.
Right, no doubt.
That's what she did. She never created hip-hop music.
Right. We had the first record in the top 40. We had the first.
Not only that,
record.
but she was the first to put it on wax. Period. So, by saying that, she pioneered this.
Now, let me ask you this: I never felt. I could be wrong. I definitely could be wrong, but I always felt like the New Jersey component was more of a factor than her being a woman. Do you think that's true at all?
Nah,
no.
I mean, the bottom line to it is, if you're from Jersey, New York, Cali, wherever you're at, look at Snoop and them. They from there. They doing their thing. You know what I mean? Dr. Dre. They was from Cali. It ain't where you're from. It's just where you at. And bottom line is, if you put out good music, you know what I'm saying, you should be able to get your recognition. And as a woman,
especially at that time,
in the independent side, she was like the Motowns. You know what I'm saying? Putting out records. You know what I'm saying? With her sweating, tears and shit. In the studio working and producing and then with these guys recording and stuff like that. That meant a lot. You know what I'm saying? And she took the chance. And then when she took the record up to the first radio station that played it, they told her, yo, you ain't got to stoop that low. Yeah. Right. They told her, yo, hip hop will never last. This is a phase. Right. And look where we at now, 40-something years later.
At all hip hop.
And we still rocking. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely revolutionary.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. Can you speak on the movie that's coming out?
Yeah. We got a movie coming out with my mother's lifestyle, Sylvia Robinson's sorry, not lifestyle. Sylvia Robinson's story.
Want to say that again? Sorry. Can you just say that sentence one more time?
We have a movie coming out on Warner Brothers. It's the Sylvia Robinson story, which Paula Wagner and Robert Kraft are doing the movie. Paula Wagner, and what's the guy named Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
Her and Tom Cruise was partners. They did Mission Impossible and a whole bunch of other movies. Robert Kraft he's responsible for something with Titanic and Avatar and the Titanic. So they both joined together to do this movie with my mom's life story. So we're gonna get it out there whether they like it or not. Yeah. People are gonna know.
Right, no doubt. Ultimately, what would you like to see Sylvia Robinson be represented? we have everything from the African American Museum down in D.C. There's all types of we honor women a lot more now than we used to.
Right. Like she's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She's in all those kind of things. But this is the thing. As these black television shows, which, it could be the BETs or the VH1s or whatever the situation is, they bypass the history of it. Just like they just had something on, I forgot the name of the show it was on recently, some women's, honoring the women of hip-hop or something like that. How do you do that without honoring the lady who started it, first and foremost? Let's open up to that first. Then when we go from there, let's go to the first female rap group, which was the Sequence. And then let's go, everything after that will flow. You feel me? But how do you bypass that? Like, if you started this, that ain't cool.
Well, from my side of things, sometimes I feel like you have to write the history yourself, because the people who become the decision makers, they oftentimes will prop themselves up or their affiliates.
agree.
I see that a lot in documentaries and TV shows. I mean, no disrespect, but just Def Jam, for example. You just see this kind of like repeatedly, Def Jam, Russell's story. No, that's no disrespect. That's
Right.
that's
for
no
sure.
diss.
But it's
and
those
Run,
guys
Run
that are
DMC,
out there and they,
Run
and they
DMC.
quit and they claiming that this
Yeah.
is what they did and how they did it.
But that's another reason too.
It was another
why
era.
We're doing the show also, like he said, like we're trying to give everybody the story that they don't know, and
We
for
ain't trying,
us,
we're giving it to it.
yes, and for us, at least our generation, they don't know it. Number one, they don't care to, because everything is so fast paced now, but we are in the same age group as them. We know what they want to hear and listen to and see. So we're able to let them know what is going on in a cool way that they understand it,
Right.
which is dope, because he caters to the older generation and the people of his age group, and we cater to the people of ours. So that's probably the biggest reason why we're all doing the show, because there's people that my dad can touch that we can't, and there's people that we can touch that he can't. So that's why I'm doing the show, and I probably can vouch for everybody saying that that's the biggest reason that everybody's doing it also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you talk about your brothers a little bit?
Oh, okay, no problem.
Yeah. I mean, that was a major loss.
Yeah,
You know.
it was a major loss for me. I lost my younger brother first, then I lost my older brother. It was just a major loss. They were part of my life, part of this history. I don't want to get in depth because I don't want to I don't want to take it that way where I start getting emotional. You know what I'm saying? But I love him. I miss him. You know what I mean? And that's it, man.
Okay. Can you talk about the controversy? There was like a lot of controversy around the SugarHill gang
Of course.
and the name and other parts too.
What I can tell you about it is, whatever was crooked is straightened. We work together every day with all of our artists, including the SugarHill gang.
That's right.
You feel me? They're on tour. They're all over the place. After 40 years, these guys are still touring 20,000, 30,000 coliseums and still doing it. Football games, basketball games, everything. The controversy, there is no controversy. The controversy is over.
That's right. And for bookings for SugarHill gang79@gmail.com. Holla at your boy.
You feel me? So there is no
And
controversy.
Grandmaster Melly Melon Scorpio as well.
Right.
Don't forget it.
You know what I mean? I'm a person that I don't like controversy. You know what I'm saying? If it's crooked, I'm gonna straighten it, and that's what I did.
Okay.
So there is no controversy.
Okay. I see you guys. Yeah, so you guys still hang out with Melly Mel. I saw him at the recent concert.
Mel is at the house all the time. He's with us. All the time, and we do a lot of things together. Still, we're doing a lot of business together with Mel.
I speak to them every day. I mean, I
Mel
know
speaks to him all the time.
Mel,
Mel's on one of
Score,
our records too. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's really dope.
Mel's just scared of my
G,
dogs.
Mike.
They like
Mel, I love Mel.
I speak to them every other day because they're on a world tour now. I got them on a world tour, and they out there picking it up.
Yeah.
But it just goes to
Pleasing the
show you.
fans.
But it goes to show you, like, when you do good music, and it still lasts after 40 years,
Timeless.
it's timeless music. You know what I'm saying? And like a lot of these rappers out here, and they here today, going tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But 40 years later, they still on the stage, still packing coliseums.
selling out.
That's crazy.
Yeah. What's your favorite SugarHill record? No, not favorite. What? Can you top 5?
Oh,
Favorites?
this one?
Top
I'll say
5 favorites?
Rapper's Delight.
Rapper's Delight,
Right.
Message, White Lines,
Apache.
Apache, Funk You Up.
That's 5.
Oh, I was going
Top
on.
five, top five,
Okay.
top five.
Top 5.
Okay. And Luck's crazy. Yeah, I guess that's about it. So let's talk like the end game. All right, the show makes its run, then then what?
What you mean?
Are y'all signing artists now? Like, I know you have an artist
That's right.
that you're working with.
Well, not right now, but definitely looking into signing artists. You know what I'm saying?
You guys gotta watch the show also to see more.
I saw the show. He's cursing people out on the show.
Oh boy.
I was watching with my kid. I had to turn it off. I was like, I had to call you out, man.
Jesus.
Why? Oh my God. But it's like,
It's real life.
you know, but even with that, like, you know, people, y'all seen it built up, you know, and it was a build up, and they caught that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm just this crazy motherfucker just out here cursing people. Like, no, that's not me.
Right.
You feel me? But things happen, man.
Yeah.
You know, relationships, things happen.
No doubt. And how's it working with Lady Luck?
That's my cousin, and I think that when we worked together, she brought the best out of me. We just created a bomb project, and it's like amazing, and it makes me happy every single time that I listen to it. And I will say that she made me comfortable with my writing and just pushed me to be a better writer. And like now I feel comfortable enough to just write, and I feel like free as an artist. So I feel really, really great, and I'm happy that we worked together and we did what we did.
That's what's up. I ain't even know Luck's real name until the show. You know what I mean? Oh, my bad.
Go way back, baby.
All right, my fault. All right, final words.
Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram and Twitter at the Leah Robinson, also leahrobinson.com. And yeah, I hope that you guys really love and enjoy the show because it is an amazing show. We are an incredible, crazy family, but we're a real family, and you guys are going to see that and also get a historical lesson on our family and hip hop as well. And my single also is coming out soon. Hey, young boy, stay tuned for that. And my project Say, which is Songs About You, is on the way. Yeah. You guys?
Hey man, whatever it is what it is, man. Look, we're looking for new product. Send it to me. You know, hit me up on Instagram, LelandRobinson.nj. You know, I'm here. You can follow me everywhere, wherever you can find me at.
Oh, God.
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at the Darnell Roy. New single coming out. Not So Low Key is on the way. Video done. Record is about to come out. Make sure y'all on the lookout for that.
And watch our episodes on Bravo TV Sunday nights at 9 p.m.
That's right. First
Yes.
Family of Hip Hop.
Ow.